Play whatever you need to.
Oh, dude, I'm live, baby. This is going places. It's going all over the fucking World Wide Web. And Tony is doing my girl fucking Bryn shame, dude. Like, if I was Bryn right now, I would have fucking wiped the floor with everybody. And Tony knows that's a fact.
Listen, I'm not a white woman, so I'm sorry.
Tony's doing my girl Bryn shame, dude. He does not know how to do white power justice.
First off, don't never say that. Oh, played me.
Look at her, dude. She's a Viking, dude. She's all about white power.
Oh!
You fucking...
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God. Bro. Oh, my... Dude. No, this person's not human, dude. Like, there's no way she perfectly jumped over your axe swing. Oh, dude.
Oh, so you notice their shit, but not when I do it.
No, yes, she has your strategy of just fucking running away and being a dickhead. She has your strategy. She's using the same strategy you do, but she's better at it. Oh my God, bro. Oh my. Oh. Tony, throw your weapon. Throw your weapon. No, dude. Now she's using my strat.
Oh no.
She did what I was about to tell you to do. Oh my God.
All right. Well, let's get out.
How'd I only get 1 KO? That's because I was fucking helping that bitch get her KOs. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
I slam my fist down.
I push my fingers to my eye. No, I don't even remember how the song goes. It's a Slipknot song, though.
Yeah, people like to say Slipknot like some like fucking like death metal, dude. They have a lot of really soft songs. Like,
no,
they do. They have a lot of soft songs.
They're not soft songs. It's just that they have soft moments. They have a lot of soft moments in their songs, but they don't have soft songs.
All right. I'll let you win that one,
bitch. I saw them live. I saw them live at Riot Fest. I was wondering, when I saw them live at Riot Fest, I was wondering why were they saying "fuck MGK"? Like, what the fuck is going on? And then I didn't know about their beef because MGK was talking shit. Then he got the whole emo community against him, and he went crazy on Twitter.
Emo community.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, just there was this beef between MGK and Slipknot because you know how he became a pop punk artist now.
Over Paramore, which would be blasphemy.
So like everyone is like, bro, you're not emo, stop it. And then he was also talking shit about Slipknot because he was like, wow, look at this dirty old band, and then he was like acting like he was better than them, and then even now the metalheads are up on him too. So
he learned his lesson, talking shit to other well-established artists.
Why couldn't MGK take the just Yale Wolf route and just like or was he's not respected in that community? Like, because Yellow Wolf made the fucking like dope ass like kind of like grunge.
Or he could just shut the fuck up and stop trying to challenge older, well-established artists. Like, you know.
Dude, when he challenged Eminem, the dude who actually like put him on, like that's where you go wrong, dude. You never challenge the person that fucking
made that
put you
dude
on.
switch genres completely.
He didn't. Let's not act like he did. He was already planning on doing that.
I mean, that's fine, everything, but
like that's like he dropped that like one like pop punk song like cover like a bit before even that beef happened. Eminem no longer has the power to be able to like to do something to someone.
I agree with that, but I mean,
like I know people are gonna be mad, but literally all Eminem has and the reason why he even sells out so much is that his stands give him that staying power.
I'm not disagreeing, but
I'll disagree with that too because he still drops fucking hits.
Rarely,
but like he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to work as hard. Like a lot of like
he has to work as hard for me. I have not replayed anything Eminem in damn near over a decade.
You ain't fucking replayed any of Music to Be Murdered By?
No.
Really?
Really?
Get the fuck out of here.
It doesn't have replay value.
Get the fuck out of here.
His features and other songs have more replay value than his actual songs.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna use the bathroom again, but get the fuck out of here.
First off, listen to his most recent features, like within the last 5 years, and that's better than most of the songs that he makes.
He left.
Yeah, and this is coming from someone who actually liked Relapse, and then people turned around and were like, you know what, Relapse is actually a good album. I don't know why we hated on it. And I'm like, that's right. You should feel like that because Relapse was actually a good album. And then what else? I didn't like Recovery as much just because it was a very poppy album. It was decent, but like it was too poppy for me.
You know, music ignorant.
What?
You know, musically ignorant.
What? Sorry, you cut off there.
You know, I'm not the music guy, so I don't know.
Oh, I know you're not. I'm just stating,
embarrassingly so.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's why I rarely ever like make music suggestions about what we should talk about.
I mean, it depends. We could do that. I just won't have much to contribute in terms of like the ins and outs of industries and artists and albums and shit. Like, I don't know, dude. It's one of those things. Like as I got older, so I didn't stop pretending. I don't know what the fuck you were talking about. Let it go. No, I didn't hear Kendrick's new album. So I'm just taking that route. Like, nah, I didn't know that album come out.
So you're telling me all of Eminem's old shit about like him murdering his wife and fucking like burying her and like
murdering his wife.
Shit. All that shit is replayable, but none of this new shit is fucking replayable.
What are you talking to?
What?
Who are you talking to? Who said his stuff has replay?
And what are you talking about?
I never even said that. See, you try to come into.
You said none of his new shit is replayable.
No, I didn't say new shit. I said within the last 10 years, which is not new shit. It's going back to 2012. That's
the album even said like the album even said
doesn't have replay value. But if you want to put like all his shit, none of it is replayed in my fucking car.
What was that shit he came out with like before the album with Love the Way You Lie? Right before that album when it was like
that's Relapse.
Yeah, I think he on that other album after he was like admitted that last album was So he even call his own shit sometimes.
Oh yeah.
I was
And
just telling him.
it was like, yeah, I don't know. Even my uncle, who's like old school, was like, I don't know what the fuck Eminem put out now. At the time, I think it was in like 10th grade.
Recovery, the one with Love the Way You Lie.
Relapse, I guess. The one when he was
that
like,
one was a good album.
Well, the one before that, then, I guess.
Recovery, yeah, that's the pop album.
Yeah, that one. I think I think that's
yeah.
when he was like. Then my uncle was like, "What the fuck is Eminem putting out?"
I thought the pop album was like Marshall Mathers LP.
Remember when Eminem?
That's
Wayne
not. That's not the. That's not the.
Remember Wayne tried
the one with like
well,
this looks like a good job for me. Blah blah. Like it was like
no, that's still not a pop album. That's not a pop.
Nah, that's old.
Marshall Mathers LP 2 is a pop. Is like him trying to be pop. Recovery is him trying to be pop. Those are his failed attempts. But a lot of his shit has gone stale. Like I have friends who like are Eminem stans, and every time they're like, "Oh shit, this new album is dope." Every time he comes out with something, and I'm like, "Bro, this is not good." Like he's a great artist. I'm not gonna tell you that he's a great MC. I will constantly say that, but the music isn't hitting. He is not. He's not doing it.
If they're like, are they just? You said they're stands. They're not fans. They're stands.
They're not. They're stands.
The stand.
So
you can't follow a stand. You can't follow a stand. I used to be a Doom stan until I found out about other Doom stands, and I'm all like, no. I'm not on that level. I'm not on that level, bro.
They're like entry level, and then they're like at level 50.
See, like, Stan is never gonna fucking say something that's bad about it.
And I'm like,
I'm never gonna. Okay, they're worse, way worse than me.
Hold on,
but I'm never.
Can I start like on my end, and then like we can keep talking about this because
Go ahead.
All right.
Hello.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Super Talks. Today with me are my co-hosts Timothy and Jake.
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey.
All right, so today we're gonna be having a in general conversation. We're just gonna like talk about whatever we want to talk about at this time. Before we started, on my end at least, we were having a little bit conversation about Eminem as a rapper, and I know that the stands are gonna get on my ass for everything I'm gonna say, but I don't care.
Who gives a fuck? Stand culture.
I don't care. No, I said a lot of shit that will get
like I was saying.
Like the Star Wars fandom would get at me. I said some shit that would get the Eminem fans at me.
There's a different. No, you're talking about something very different. Like the stand is just gotta like never, ever see anything.
They're never gonna sway. They're never gonna sway their opinion. Yeah,
they're not.
So there's way worse than me. Trust me, but I'm never gonna think a Paramore song is bad. Like I've never heard a bad Paramore song. There's way worse Paramore stands than me. But I'm never gonna think a Paramore song anything they put out.
You know what's crazy? What was the last album called again? The last Paramore album?
Was it After Laughter?
Yeah, After Laughter. I wasn't a fan of After Laughter.
No, I don't think it was After Laughter.
It is After Laughter. That's the they're gonna come out with a new one, but it is After Laughter.
No, it's Hard Times. No, right. Yeah, After Laughter.
Hard Times is After Laughter.
After Laughter. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Hard Times is
2017.
Hey, you know what? You technically are. You're the one that's right. Technically, you're the one that gave the name.
Hard Times was the song on it, but After Laughter album.
But yeah, After Laughter, I couldn't get into it. I don't know what it was. Like,
Hard Times. I get it. I wasn't feeling it the same way as the other albums. I'm not gonna lie.
But like 2-3 years after it came out, I was like, this album is fucking good. I had to get my own head out of my own ass in order to realize that this album was good.
I think their best might be either Brand New Eyes or Right.
Yeah. You're right. It is a toss up between those two, because Brand New
self-titled,
Rise has like Hallelujah, and that's such a great song.
the self-titled one was great too. They got Fast in My Car,
Yeah.
Grow Up,
Hmm.
Ain't It Fun,
I have all the records, honestly,
Hate to
of
See Your
Paramore.
He's got the record. Of course, you got the fucking records, bro.
Although I actually uh
Like, I don't do like music like that, so I
Hey,
don't know.
I
shout out
do.
to one of my coworkers in Madison, Gregory Barth, dude. Fucking, what's up, Greg?
Hold on, Gregory.
So back to Eminem. Like I said, none of his shit holds replay value anymore. Like if someone puts it on, I'll vibe with it. But like I'm not looking for Eminem really at all. Like he holds no replay value to me anymore. I just outgrew M. And the thing is also I got pissed after Marshall Mathers LP2 because like he was getting mad at people for not fucking liking the album when it was a trash album. It was a very trash album. And then he drops what, Revival, the one with no, is Revival, hold on, let me look up his album list. Let me look up his, it's too many albums that he has. Ah, shit, I accidentally got out. Whoops. All right. What is it? Marshall Mathers LP, Relapse, Music to be Murdered by Marshall Mathers LP. Okay, so it's not Marshall Mathers LP2. The one that I'm thinking of is Revival. Yeah. Yeah, Revival. That shit was terrible.
Revival, yeah, dude, yeah.
That shit was terrible. And he was getting mad at people for thinking it was terrible. And then he dropped Kamikaze right after that. You know, the one that looks like a Beastie Boys album cover. But yeah, and then like he did he that, and that was like a response to like people shitting on his album, being like, I still got it. And I'm like, then why didn't you fucking put all that effort into the first fucking album?
Let people be known that these are Tonio's opinions. Doesn't reflect your own. It's just his. Remember that,
But it
folks.
is bad. It was literally like outside of his stance, the only reason it went past gold was because of his stance, because it was overall everywhere just objectively considered bad.
And
Like,
here's what's great about Eminem as an artist. He'll reflect on that shit, and in post work he'll say like, yeah, that shit was trash. That shit was ass.
no, he
Like,
still doesn't think it's trash because in Kamikaze he called it a porterhouse.
oh damn. At least in Kamikaze, dude, he gave shout outs to D12 and like how he fucking did them wrong.
But you know what pissed me off about Revival too is that he had a song with sorry, I'm just going off on like me the reasons why I don't like Revival. Let me look up the song. Hold on, let me look up the song. Chloroseptic. That song Chloroseptic. Originally, see, they don't even put in the original anymore. It was just him and Fresher, and then I think it was another artist. They don't even put that one up. And then he made a remix to it, or it was him, Fresher, and Titty Boy. You know,
Miss you too, Greg.
Titty Boy. You know, like my name, Titty Boy. It had 2 Chainz on it, and that shit was so much better because 2 Chainz brought that track alive. You listen to the original, and then you listen to the one with 2 Chainz on it. So much better. And apparently, 2 Chainz was originally supposed to be on that track, but then Eminem was like, nah, and then he scrapped the verse, and then put it back on the fucking remix, and it was a lot better, and people enjoyed it. And then literally a bit after that, Royce dropped his album, and then he had a song called Butterfly. I believe it's called Butterfly, and it was him, and it was M and Royce. Better than the entire album. His verse on that was better than the entire album. Okay, that's it. Oh, and another thing is where I'm not a stan is I have a friend who's really a stan of Eminem, and they're also a stan of um Justin Timberlake. So like,
I love Justin Timberlake.
I mean, most people do. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Like we bonded over that because like we became friends when 2020 Experience came out,
Yeah.
and so we've been friends still even after that. And then Man on the Woods came out a bit after that, right? Album was terrible. It's garbage. And I said that, and then she was acting like I hated Justin Timberlake, and I'm like, no, it's just this project right here is terrible. Like I don't know what him and uh who who produced that one again. It was fucking fuck. Why is his name not coming to my head right now? Pharrell. It was Pharrell that produced the entire album or most of it. Uh, and that album was terrible. And I'm like, but y'all have done good work together before. How do you fucking come up with something this terrible? And then Pharrell dropped a nerd album a bit after that too, and that shit was golden. And I'm like, he saved all the good beats for himself because everything he gave fucking Justin Timberlake was terrible. I'm sorry because he made that album for his child, but that album was terrible.
He didn't make it for you though. He made
Huh?
it for his child. He didn't make it for you though.
I know. It was
He made
still
it for his
terrible.
child.
It was still a terrible album. It
So
was
Justin
not good.
Timberlake said, "Well, fuck you, Antonio." What's
He
my
didn't say
child
fuck
anyway?
you. That's
He
fine.
did.
I
That was
love
the
the rest of
interlude.
them.
That was the interlude. He was like, "Man,
Yep.
fuck Tonio."
Exactly. Like you know what? I'll just go back to Justified. I'll go back to Future Love Sex Sounds. I'll go back to 2020 Experience Part 1 and 2. I just would not have Man on the Woods in rotation except for like one or two songs.
He dedicated one whole song just to say "fuck Tonio."
Yep. I mean, I still love Justin Timberlake. It's just that one album.
Everybody loves Justin Timberlake. Everybody. I remember he was about to be this like the next hot actor though. Like for a minute, they tried to get him into different things, but it just
Yeah.
didn't quite lift like they wanted. And it's just like,
Yeah. It didn't
eh.
go.
He was in
Even
that
though,
sort of
like,
he was in that sort of Sam Worthington, Alex Pettyford kind of group that they kept trying, but it's like, it's not gonna work.
it's not selling the way it
All
should.
three of these dudes just kind of faded to the spotlight. It's like, nah,
But
none of you guys are Channing
honestly,
Tatum.
I liked that one movie with like the time on their
I
wrists.
never saw that. I know what you're talking about, but I never saw it.
Yeah,
My cousin said it was really good though. He was talking
it
about it,
was. It
but I
was
never
really
saw it.
good.
I
I
like
thought he
Friends.
was gonna pop off because of it, but
I
it
like
didn't.
Friends with Benefits. I thought he was funny in that
He
With Mila
was.
Kunis.
Yeah, that was a good one. Like their
He was
chemistry was
decent.
really good.
He wasn't bad in Social Network.
He was what?
He wasn't bad in Social Network either.
He wasn't like he was doing his thing. They just
Yeah.
never were like you're gonna become the next guy.
He's up against Garfield and
Yeah.
Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
Who you guys comparing?
What? I'm talking about Justin
We're
Timberlake.
talking about Justin Timberlake's acting career.
Oh, dude, he had a great acting career.
No,
No,
he
but
had good roles.
it didn't
But he
lift to
didn't get
quite
that. Like he didn't go
get
up
what
there.
they
Like,
were trying to do. Like they were
mhm.
trying to make him that next
Come on,
hot
he
actor.
Y'all
did
see
not
that
get.
movie Alpha Dog?
Yeah,
But
like he was
still, he
good.
still never got that
He
lift they
never
were
got
trying to
that.
get him.
Like
He never
he
quite
never
got off
got
the ground.
that.
Dude,
He never got
literally
that.
every movie Justin Timberlake has been in has been great.
Yeah, but where is he now
Yes,
in movies?
but he was outshined in those movies. That's the problem.
That could be a choice of his. We don't know
He's
that.
not.
That could be a choice of
He's
his.
not. Nah, no.
Come on.
That ain't that. He didn't get that lift.
Maybe he was all like, maybe he found out what the fuck was going on with Hollywood, and he was like, "Fuck that shit, dude. I want nothing to do with that." Dude, like,
maybe I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know what is going on with him to make him not be in.
What happened to Sam Worthington, Alex Pettyfer, and the dude from John Carter?
Dude, a lot of them people could be in the same situation. What happened to them?
Where are they now?
Hey, so I'm telling Hollywood.
A lot of great actors.
Sam Worthington is going to be in the 47 Avatar sequels. Come on now.
A lot
Avatar
of
2 is the next movie.
Dude, with a lot of the shit that's being exposed in Hollywood, and there might have been people who were aware of that well before, they might have just quit Hollywood in general and said, fuck this shit, because it's so fucked up, dude. Like, you have to fuck kids and you have to do all this shit, dude. You have to get fucked by Harvey Weinstein.
What?
Like,
what was that first one?
Talking about? Who has to fuck kids? No, they don't have to fuck kids. It's people that chose to fuck kids. What are you talking about?
Dude, I don't know, dude. It's wild. It's wild, dude.
I don't know.
That's what steers me away from Hollywood.
You gotta say
like all the wild shit they get into.
They were forced to fuck kids. Like what?
All the wild
shit is forced to fuck kids. Come on.
All the wild shit that Hollywood gets into, man. It's just I don't know, man.
All right, so moving on.
Moving on. Oh, gee, no offense to you guys. You're my number one. Thank you, Britt.
Yeah, that was directed to you, Tony. Of course.
I know. Yeah.
Of course.
I have all the best takes, of course.
We appreciate that, Britt. Thank you. My cousin's name is Brittany, by the way. I don't think I ever mentioned that.
All right, so moving on. What were you gonna say, Jake?
No, I didn't have any specific. I was just like, yeah, moving on.
I do have a thing. I have a little topic. Did you guys hear about Discovery Channel buying the WB?
That whole
pictures. Thing. WB pictures, yeah. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. They bought Warner Bros. I was like, damn, does anybody even have actual money to buy Warner Bros? I'm surprised Discovery had that much money.
Yeah, that was like Discovery like that. I didn't know it like that.
Who is
that? Was like Arby's bought something for like some however many million.
What I want to know is who owns.
That's literally like Arby's buying McDonald's or some shit,
right?
Dude. Like
it felt like that. But you know what? Discovery might be a parent company that owns a whole bunch of umbrella companies that makes them more money, and that's probably how they have all that type of money.
Oh my god, dude! She's getting like you because she saw the red dot over there.
But yeah, they're gonna try to revamp all the DC shit, so it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I hope they do at one point.
Show it, dude. I got the red dot, right? The tiny red dot that only Tony fucking sees, right? Fucking there.
Yeah, it upsets me. You haven't updated your computer.
No, I have. I like when you were grilling me about it. I have, and now I have to do it again. And I'm
yeah, because you haven't updated it in like years.
No, it wasn't years because I do it every once in a while. All right,
so it's been a year.
No, it hadn't been a year. It probably had been like maybe
I've
like
seen that
4
since
months.
we started recording the podcast in video format. What are you talking about?
No.
What are you on about?
Front door. Shut the front. It has not been because I haven't used the same computer. I haven't used the same computer since I've been recorded in video format. So you can shut the fucking front door with all of that.
Okay, but we've been recording in video format for about a year already. For half a year. For half a year already.
Dude, for over that, dude. Like,
okay, so what you're saying, but you've had this computer for like about 1.5 years, right?
Because before I was doing Wienercast, we were doing Timon Show.
Yeah.
And Timon Show was always a half hour. It was always a half hour. And then one day we like somehow just recorded for fucking 4 hours talking about the Arrowverse, and like I ended up missing plans, and like I was like, how did this become a 4-hour discussion? And
Yeah,
like, and then that's when it became a full-on podcast. And we were still doing. We were doing video. We were doing video. We weren't going live. We weren't going live back then, but we were still doing video. And
4 fucking podcast. I mean, 4 fucking hours talking about the
Arrowverse. This is why I said.
Think about now, consider how we feel about the Arrowverse now. It's like, why do we talk about that for 4 hours?
I mean, we talked about it
because we loved it back then.
To be fair, it was a lot better back then.
It was a lot better at that.
I mean, we knew it was bad, but we loved it back then, and now it's just like, come on, it's just bad just for being bad.
Now it's just like, Grant, just come on, let it go, bro.
It was. Here's the thing. Back then, it was bearable because it was some of our favorite characters on the small screen.
Everybody's fucking leaving Flash now. It's just gonna be
Flash. The Flash has had more seasons than Arrow, and it's the fucking Arrowverse.
Mm-hmm.
Like Supergirl came from another network. Supergirl came from another network onto CW and still ended before Flash.
Right? That's crazy.
Batwoman's probably gonna get canceled. That's gonna end before Flash.
Oh, everyone hates Batwoman. I do not mind Batwoman. Everyone hates it.
I don't mind Batwoman.
I don't dislike it. It's just like
it's not like that crazy. Terrible.
It's just like I don't have any motivation to watch it. Just like I don't care. You know?
That's valid. That's valid.
It's like it's not bad. If I do sit down and watch it, I would enjoy it, and it's fine. But I just don't have any desire to. Like,
the only OG legend of tomorrow is Sarah. Like,
yes.
Yeah,
that's like kind of like even Nate is gone down. Even Nate is gone down too. Like Nate, that was his last episode.
She's not the OG. There's 2.
Who?
Well, if you count Gideon.
Gideon. Yeah.
No, Mick is off the show. Mick is off.
Mick has been off all season, bro.
I think that that whole thing from before was real when he was talking shit and then deleted the post.
Oh, it was totally real. It was totally real.
They had some talks.
Definitely real.
They had some talks back and forth, and it's like, all right, let's settle this. But this is it. And then they put out that phony, like, he'll be back in some capacity next season, but he never showed up. So I just assumed that was it.
Mick is gone too. What the fuck? I love Mick.
So it's like, okay, at this point, if they renew Legends, I want them to renew Legends because I want to see who should go just for one more season. At this point, I'm only watching Flash and Legends to see how it ends. Because you might as well.
Really, that's about it, dude. Like,
you might as well. Like, I'm not just gonna...
You're right, dude. Donald Faison was crushing it as Booster Gold.
Yeah,
Donald Faison was crushing it as Booster Gold.
I actually just want one more season. Just one season of Legends, just for Donald Faison. That's all. And then end it. That's all. I just like, all right. No, we got to get one more season just for Donald Faison, just to see that. They've been teasing Booster Gold since the first season.
There's a lot of fan petitioning for Zach Braff to be fucking.
That's what I was about to say. Blue
Beetle, yeah.
So him and Florence Pugh are both superheroes.
Yeah. There's a lot of fan petition for Zach Braff to be Blue Beetle.
Just one season. They got the cast campaigning on Instagram now. I saw what's her name, Ava, and what's her name, Zari. They were making posts, so just one more season, and then wrap it up. Because come on, just wrap it up.
I'm not even watching it, but like the clips that I've seen of him on there were just amazing.
Yeah, it's so great.
Dude, it's funny as fuck, dude. He's funny.
He was like, wait a minute, these dicks left me here as a joke.
Yep, that's one of the clips I saw.
But yeah, so he is so great with them. They just need one more. I just want one season of Legends. Flash, this last season, it needs to be the last one because it's like the dude who plays Joe he got the lead on another show, so he's stepping down as a regular on here. Um, I think Iris is gonna barely be on it. It's like season 9. Come
Y'all
on.
can end it. Y'all don't want to be like Supernatural. Come on.
Yeah, just like what else can you do? Just I think it's a shortened season though, so it sounds like it's probably gonna be the last one. But it's like, come on now, let it go. Just let it go.
It's time to go.
It's time to end it.
Yeah.
It was great before we started, but now it's just like it's time to wrap it up.
If you want to see something funny, Grant Gustin is in a movie called Rescued by Ruby. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, I saw the
And
trailer
I
for
was
that.
like, you know what? Just let me see him in something else outside of the Flash. And then I watched it and I was dying laughing about how he was going in and out of an accent.
Yeah, that's like,
like
He
even
was
like ground.
yeah,
So
he,
I had to leave real quick. I had to use the
well,
bathroom
damn,
again.
all right, don't let me talk.
But even like groundbreaking shows, even groundbreaking
And he doesn't
shows.
even bat an eye to it too. This dick. That's such a dick move that you just pulled right there.
But even groundbreaking shows know when to cut it short. Like you got like great shows like The Wire, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul is getting its final season this year. Finally, dude. Like
Game of
that
Thrones
show
should have had one more season though. I would not let that. Game of Thrones should have had one more season though. To wrap it up,
I don't know. I never
properly,
watched. I've watched
it would have
very
saved
few
so
Game of
much.
Thrones.
It would have
I
saved
watched
so
one
much.
episode of Game of Thrones,
It
so
would
I
have
am
fixed
entitled to
so
be able
much
to
if
talk
they had
about it.
just if they had just focused on the actual the actual descent into madness for Daenerys for the last season. That would have been great, you know. But they decided to condense that in 3 episodes. That was the fuck up. So could have
And
been a great.
imagine them getting a
Okay, so
better
you're saying
job
like
and then fucking up the old
the
job
last
and
3
then not getting
episodes
the
could
new
have been
job.
a
No,
whole
so
season
yeah,
on
it's
its
like
own.
okay, you can see the flagpoles there throughout the show. Like okay, it's like father, like daughter, whatever. This plot's stupid, but you're gonna do what you're gonna do. It's whatever. I was never a fan of the Mad Queen plot. I thought it was just too simple. Like her dad was crazy. Of course, she's gonna be crazy. I thought it was stupid, but you're gonna do what you're gonna do. You can see the pepper moments they're saying. Like yeah, there were signs like we see it, but you tried to bum rush the actual madness part in 3 episodes. And then it's like it's hella jarring because they're just fighting the enemy now, and then you're burning motherfuckers the next episode. Like, what is this? So if you did this the whole season, that would have been great. She gets worse and worse and worse and worse, and then Jon Snow is like, okay, I gotta kill her. That would have been great. But they were like, nah, we want to do Star Wars. So we gotta do it. They didn't even do fucking Star Wars. So it's like, yeah, thanks.
He's like, I just got offered this video contract. I'm gonna fucking write.
Thank fucking God they're not doing Star Wars.
I'm gonna write video games for Dark Souls. So that's what I'm gonna do now.
They ruined what could have been.
I'm not gonna finish my book series. I'm gonna write video games for Dark Souls.
It could have been a whole fucking villain arc of a whole. It would have been so great if you just did that for one season of a villain arc, but you condensed it and it just looked stupid. So,
all right, so back to what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted.
yeah, you did interrupt him though because you talking about
you just came in out of nowhere talking about something else while I was talking.
He was talking about Grant Gustin.
Yeah, so in the movie, he's supposed to have an accent, and it's supposed to be a noticeable accent, and then like you see him like talking normal in like a scene, then talking with the accent in another scene, or like literally within the same scene, going in and out of an accent, and it's pretty fucking hilarious. You gotta watch it.
What movie is this?
I don't know. Maybe someone who didn't interrupt me doesn't get to hear the fucking name of the movie.
A Dog's Purpose, right? Or what was it? That's a different movie.
Right? No,
A Dog's Purpose is so good though.
A Dog's Purpose is good as fuck. bro.
But the movie, it's not good comparably to A Dog's Purpose. Honestly, you're better off watching A Dog's Purpose. But this is just—it was hilarious to watch.
The trailer looked like a Hallmark movie. Honestly,
it very much is from like a Hallmark movie. It's from
that's
like one
what
of
it
those
looked like to me. It's like Grant. See, this is what 9 seasons of The Flash on CW does to you. Mm-hmm. Now you're only gonna get this shit, you know?
Yeah, but like honestly, it's built. It's set up like one of those Christian movies, like like those Christian movies with the lesson.
Yeah,
it's set up like that.
I mean, he just had a baby.
Rescued by Ruby.
He did just have a baby, so maybe he's just taking smaller stuff.
True, true.
For now.
But Rescued by Ruby, that's the name. It's on Netflix. You're welcome, Timothy. You're Timon.
I might watch it one day. It depends.
I'm probably not gonna watch it.
You gotta watch it.
I'll
make sure someone makes sure you watch it.
I mean, just be
if you constantly post it in like the Bebo chat, then yeah, I'll watch it.
Oh no!
Hey, watch this movie. Watch this movie. I'll watch it.
You still gotta watch all those movies that I gave y'all for the anime recommendations.
Oh, I have a playlist for that. I have a watch list for that, dude. I have all those like check marked and shit, dude. Like,
mine better be at the top of that list. They're not. the way he made that face he made, and his silence, it said a lot.
I don't know which is at the top of the list. I just know which is checked, dude. Like, I honestly don't know which is at the top.
You motherfucker.
Dude, like, no, honestly, this is like, I was so confused when you were sending me that message about, like, the movies that, like, there were 2 movies that you recommended to Britt. And, like, even Britt was confused. Because, like, we're just chilling in a hot tub. And I'm like, I hear a ding on my phone. And I'm all like, oh, Tony said something about some shit about and it was like immediately after Jake had posted something about like Martin Scorsese and fucking Tyrese. Fucking Tyrese thinking that shit was for real. So, like, it was immediately after that. So then I thought you were talking about, like, I made a movie with somebody because, like, I got confused with, like, the movie title and, like, what you were saying. I was just, like, totally confused. I might have been inebriated. I don't think I was, but I might have been. And because it was in the morning and we were, like, we were supervising the baby.
That was a whole different day. Why are you bringing up something from like the week before to a whole and correlating it to another fucking?
Because
day?
I don't keep up with any of the group chats that I'm in. I don't keep up with anything. I don't have time.
Yeah, you're like putting 2 different things together as if they happened at the same moment.
I figured they happened around the same time. So like,
no, it was literally like I was like, yo,
I figured that shit happened around the same time. So then I was just like super confused when I was reading that shit. And then it was like when we were leaving the pool, because we were at the pool for like maybe like an hour and a half, maybe like whatever. We were at the pool in the hot tub, whatever, for an hour and a half at this hotel we were staying at. And it was right around then. I was like, oh, Tony's referencing those fucking movies that he was referring to you to watch on HBO Max or whatever, the fucking Ghibli stuff and like all this other shit, dude. Like that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, like the director for those movies is making another one, and I was pretty much trying to say we should all go see it. But
that would be really cool.
Your ass was like, huh?
I was totally confused. I was so confused.
I don't know how I couldn't have worded that any simpler.
You worded it no. Your delivery was absolutely perfect. But like both me and Britt were like just confused because how I read it to her is how I read it as myself.
Okay.
And fucking
all right. Watch. Jake, this is how I worded it. the dude that created Weathering with You and Your Name is coming out with another movie in November. And he said, "What?" And then I said, "Read it slowly." And he said, "I'm confused." And so I tried to see if I could dumb it down, but I don't know.
Dude,
I
no,
said the
so
dude that
let me
that
tell
made
you, let me tell you how I read it. Let me tell you how I read it. It was just so fucking retarded. And like, it's so bad. It's so bad. All right, where's it
it was
at?
like 10 in the morning, so your ass should not be like as dumb
All
as he
right,
was at the
so
moment.
I read it as, hey, Timon, the dude that created Weathering with You and Your Name is coming out with another movie. That's how I read it. Because Tony doesn't know how to use punctuation anyways. So I just threw in my own punctuation. And I'm all like,
Fake
nobody's
weeb.
ever made a movie with me.
Fake weeb. Fake weeb. Fake weeb. You don't need punctuations if you're a real weeb.
I'm like, nobody's ever made a movie with me. I'm like, what are you talking about? The person who made a movie Weathering. Like, I've never made a movie or a movie called Weathering for that.
But
That's
why
how I
the
read
fuck
it.
would you think
So
I
that's
was
how I
talking
read
about
it.
someone making
That's
a
how
movie
I,
with you? That's
how I was reading it. That's how. That's just like how I was reading it.
Why
And
would
I'm
I
like,
even
what the
think
fuck are
someone
you
made a
talking
movie with
about?
you?
But no, you typed it whatever, like perfectly, and I'm just all like, and then it took an hour or whatever for me to realize. I'm like, oh, he's talking about the fucking anime list. That's
I'm
how.
talking about the movies that a director made.
That's how my brain works, dude. I'm
And then
sorry,
she's
dude. That's
making
how my
another
brain
one
works.
that's coming out in November. And I was like, yo, we should go see it. The three of us.
And then I was down. I'm totally down for that.
Terribly.
I'm totally down for that.
I still can't believe it took you so long to realize an hour.
No, I realized it. Like, it only took me an hour, but I was like, I wanted to talk about it live because how dumb I feel, and I think it's funny.
It's
So,
okay.
like,
We love you. Oh, you special. We love you anyways.
I tell Brittany that I might possibly be on the spectrum, and she's like, "No, you're not. You're not." And I'm like, "Dude, like, I'm obsessed with like colors, shapes, and patterns." So, like, I don't know. I might be.
I feel like she's more. Isn't she certified to be able to tell this?
She thinks she is.
And
I know she'll be mad at what I just said. She'll be mad at what I just said, and I don't care. She'll be like,
Timmy, how dare you?
"Oh, dude, no. I'm already in the hot seat, so like,
Tell your ass is like you're throwing.
I'm already in the hot seat, so I don't even know if I say even matters.
This man is throwing kerosene to a house on fire.
Oh man,
I don't like you, Timmy. Just kidding. Oh, you're so goofy.
What do you think about this Blue Beetle movie?
Blue Beetle movie? What the fuck?
It's with Jaime Reyes.
Yeah, but
dude, I'll watch the fuck out of that movie.
Yeah, but they cast Susan Sarandon as I guess Ted Kord's wife or something like that or whatever. Like she's a new character, like they just invented her. But they also cast George Lopez in this.
Oh, he's probably gonna be his dad then.
He's gonna wake up. The scared's gonna wake him up at like 3 a.m. with the George Lopez music.
What
the fuck is that melody?
I don't remember it. Isn't that how it goes? I don't remember.
No.
I don't
Low
remember.
Rider.
Yeah, Lowrider. I don't remember how it goes.
Yeah, that is. I guess I don't know his name. The guy that cast as him, but sounds like it's pretty gonna be pretty dope. They just finished filming Batgirl, so
I'm excited. I love Blue Beetle.
I'm starting to believe them when they're talking about these HBO Max movies because
Mhm.
they actually filmed them.
Yeah,
Because they
Yeah.
actually
yeah.
finished Batgirl, and now they're gonna do Blue Beetle.
Where the fuck is Black Adam?
Can I just say that HBO Max is doing the DCEU better than the actual DCEU?
Nah, for real though, like why is HBO Max filming Batgirl, but you can't film a fucking Flash movie for 7 years? Like, what's going on?
Where's Black Adam? Where's Flash? Where's Aquaman 2? Where's Man of Steel 2? Where the fuck are these movies?
Right? I feel so bad for Henry Cavill.
No, the HBO Max announced a Warner Twins movie. If they put that shit out,
That shit is gonna come out before Black Adam comes out. I'm calling you. It's gonna come out before Black Adam.
The Rock is gonna keep saying the hierarchy of power is about to change. You keep saying that for another 4 years. Watch.
Dude, how many years have I been saying Black Adam's never coming out?
They really did push that shit back though. Like, oh my.
I'm like, bro, y'all been pushing this movie back for like over a decade already. Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, The Rock has been
You know what? It's been
petitioning.
20 years. It's been, I'm gonna just like make it my own lore where it's been 20 years. He got the role since he got out of the WWF and started wrestling. I mean, it started acting.
Dude, literally,
They gave him the role.
dude. That's facts, dude. Like
They gave him the role. As soon
I
as he
would
stopped
say,
acting.
I would say after he was a Scorpion King, they're like, we need this guy to be Black Adam,
Yeah.
and like, boom, like. Even though Scorpion King were fucking like that was like awful fucking movie, but like,
Was
I
it
mean,
supposed to be
both
good?
characters had to do with Egypt, so it makes sense.
Was it supposed to be good?
I don't think it was supposed to be good. Like it was. I don't think so.
Is it jarring as fuck knowing like where he was in that second Mummy movie and watching that movie though?
You know what's the funniest shit ever when rewatching that movie is when he just randomly goes, "Oh yeah," and I'm like, "What the fuck is this?"
I remember that movie. That movie it came out in theaters, right?
Yeah, it came out in theaters.
But like, isn't it jarring after seeing him in The Mummy Returns, and then it's like you watch the Scorpion King. It's like you know where you end up. Isn't that jarring as fuck to think about?
Oh, it very much so is. It's hilarious. Oh man.
But that was like because he's in like ancient Egyptian times or something like that in the Scorpion King, right?
They saw him in Scorpion King and they were like, "This guy should be Black Adam." And then they offered him the role, and it's been 20 years, and they're waiting for the perfect moment to drop this movie. I won't be a grandfather, and that movie is still not going to come out.
The hierarchy of power is in the DC universe is about to change.
What? They finished filming the movie, but they don't think it's the perfect time to release it.
It was actually one of those ones I was actually really the most excited for. They had like Hawkman.
I was hella excited for
had,
it. I was like,
Dr. Fate. For whatever reason, I was like, I never thought of Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate. As soon as they cast him, I was like, that is fucking perfect. I was like, I love that casting so much. Who else they have in that? Atom Smasher is in it. And I guess Cyclone or whatever. I don't know what the fuck that is. But
there's a lot of people. It's not a bad cast, honestly.
Yeah.
Is Zatanna going to be in it? If they have Dr. Fate, they should as well have Zatanna, right?
Nah, because I think they're doing a Justice League Dark movie. That's why Legends got rid of Constantine.
Bro, they've been wanting to do a Justice League Dark movie for 5 years already.
The fact that they made Legends get rid of Constantine.
They made 2 Justice League Dark movies.
We're not talking. We're not
animated.
We're not talking about animated, you dick. Talking about live action, the one where Guillermo del Toro was supposed to.
Yeah, but
What?
they
You
made
didn't hear
they
me?
made Legends pull Constantine,
Yeah.
and so
You don't
I
remember that?
imagine that's why.
I don't remember
Guillermo del
that. I
Toro was
don't
supposed to
remember
make
that.
was helmed to make a Justice League Dark movie, and he was gonna have Swamp Thing and Constantine and all that in there.
That would be
And
crazy
Warner
as
Brothers
fuck.
said no because we're using them in like.
No, Guillermo del Toro backed out.
Oh, okay.
That would be clean as fuck, man. Having
That
like
would have been
Swamp Thing and
nice.
all them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
Bro, I was so
yeah.
hyped. I'm like, this is the only man that I feel like could do this 100% right.
Yeah, dude. Like, damn, dude. Warner Brothers don't know what the fuck they're doing, bro. Like,
Well, it was him that backed out, so I don't even know if it was like maybe like creative differences or something.
oh,
But like,
they
he's
probably
the one
told
that
him that
backed out.
he can't do anything cool. Like, that's basically what they told him. He can't do anything cool, and he's out like, well, that's all I do is cool shit.
And this was after I think they announced him as a director for Justice League Dark a few months after he won his Oscar for Shape of Water. You heard me?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Right? It was a few months after that win, right?
Wasn't it before that?
I thought it was after the win.
I thought he was attached to it for a while.
Because that movie came out in what, like 2016?
Shape of Water, 2017, I think.
Yeah, I'm thinking like 2017, 2016, around that
It's the
time.
same fucking year. It's the same year.
What year?
2017.
2017. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, and then like a few months after he won, they announced him as the director. And I remember everyone being so hyped, which it's so weird that you don't know, Timmy. You didn't know about that. Because everyone was so hyped about it. We were all excited. I was like, fuck, this is gonna be a great fucking movie. Because this man doesn't really have misses.
That's what I'm saying. Like, everything he does is cool. Like,
But sadly, it wasn't meant to be.
that's unfortunate, man.
I know, right? Yeah. But at least now, I don't know.
So, Jake, I was in California a couple weeks ago, dude. I was out in Palm Springs. And
Gross.
dude, Palm Springs is actually pretty gross. So, like, it's nice and gross at the same time, dude. Like, cause there's like homeless people everywhere, and like the whole like anywhere you go, it just smells like weed, and like so that's pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure like nobody actually lives there. I think like all the rich people that have their houses that like in the mountains and shit, they like those are just like their resorts that they just visit occasionally. So, like, what do you think
Sounds
the
about
difference
right.
is between like being a tourist and being a resident of California?
How much you pay to be there?
Oh,
There's a fucking cost
I,
of living.
I spent over $1,200 and I was there for 5 days.
Yeah, see.
Jesus.
But I mean, what I was saying earlier, you have this idea of what California is. It's like anyone outside of it think it's just everything is just LA. You know, everywhere in California is LA, Hollywood. Are you near Hollywood? You hear this? Do you see these celebrities? You see them. You think it's the fucking brochure of California.
I
But
feel
it's
like you would
like,
see more celebrities in the Bay Area, right?
I figured you see more celebrities not in LA or like just like
no,
them
I
just
mean,
like living
I
their
think it probably
life.
just depends on where you go in LA. Probably just depends. Like I know, when I went to visit LA a couple years ago, some of my family went on a Hollywood tour, a celebrity sighting thing. They all these celebrities they actually saw was some like reality show stars, but they did point out people that they have seen walking around. Because I guess some of them, there's particular restaurants that paparazzi are always at, and that the celebrity know that they're gonna be there, so they just happen to have lunch there because they know they're gonna get paparazzi shots. So it's like it depends on where you go, I guess, out there in LA.
I don't go to touristy spots. I go to
That's what I was. That's mainly what I was trying to avoid. It was all like, she's like, we're gonna go on vacation. We're gonna do all this stuff. I have all this stuff planned, and I'm all like, dude, I'm like, as long as it doesn't make us seem like we're tourists. You know, like I don't want to do all this like touristy shit, dude. Like I want to mingle with the people. You know, like I want to know the lay of the land. That's what I want to do when I go on vacation, dude. I don't want to fucking do like the landmarks that everybody takes photos of and shit like that. Like,
I think if you're going to from place to place, sightseeing all these different spots and stuff, then you look like a tourist because you're sightseeing.
Yeah,
you need a view of everything, and you look like a tourist.
Yep.
So if you stay places and mingle and everything, not saying you can't go to those places, but I mean you gotta look like a tourist if you're just going to all these different spots and taking all these photos and everything. Hey, take a picture of me in front of this guy, in front of that statue, in front of that. Yeah, you look.
We did do that. We found the Marilyn Monroe statue in Palm Springs.
And you look like a tourist.
We did do that, but like it seems like that was actually a cool spot to hit because at the time we were there were people filming a skate video. So like that was really cool to fucking watch these fucking kids fucking just shooting a skate video at the Marilyn Monroe statue. So like that.
And you also got to keep in mind they were in Palm Springs, so it was fairly team area.
But that just seemed like a really cool spot to shoot some shoot a skate video too. So
what were you gonna say, Jake? I'm sorry, we interrupted you.
No, I was saying, did you recognize any faces from skating?
No, they were like I'm not from dude. If it was back in my day, back like when I was skating and shit, dude, I definitely would have went out of my way to talk with them and seen who they were and shit. I just think it was some young lads that like are new to the shit, dude, and wanted to go out and skate because they were some younger kids. But like I also don't know who's famous skating anymore, dude. They could have been famous skaters. I don't know.
There's a lot of young kids coming up.
That's what I'm saying. They could have been famous skaters. I have no idea.
A lot of dudes.
Fucking Olympics, the women's Olympics, the podium was older than like 16.
So that's what I'm saying. They could have been like actual known people, and we just did not know, and we didn't bother to care. Like they were out there enjoying their day, and it was just cool to see that, you know. I grew up watching skate videos and like fucking ordering like CCS catalogs and shit, dude. Like I grew up fucking.
Timmy, you should get a funnel for that.
I used to get CCS catalogs in high school a lot too. Used to order stuff from there.
Dude,
I still follow skateboard avidly. Like you see my page, I'm always sharing skateboard stuff. Only thing I share on my Facebook wall are like memes, puppy videos, and skate clips. Literally, that's all I post.
Yeah,
I post a lot of skate posts.
Sadly, no more Harry Potter.
Well, there's a black cloud I'm aware of that I'm just like I get it. It's all good.
Yeah,
keep it to myself. I will keep it to myself. It's fine.
Yeah. It's kind of like, damn.
I mean, it's not like I'm not like. It's not
what was one of your favorite skating companies growing up? Like, I was always like a World Industries guy.
Plan B. I like Plan B. Now I like Plan B. I used to like Element a lot.
Element was cool. Element was cool.
I used to like
chocolate.
DG. I still like DGK. DGK is my favorite as well. I used to like a lot of that in high school as well. Chocolate is good. Girl Chocolate. It's like the same. Like they're kind of the same company, but not at the same time. It's like they're under the same. It's like
It's they cater to the same demographic. So
no. It's like they're under the same umbrella.
yeah,
They have two different teams, but they're kind of the same brand as well. Two different teams. Like they filmed. They did the whole video. It was like girls team and then chocolates team. You know.
that's a lot of companies.
It's kind of one of the same.
It's like Samsung and Vizio.
Yeah, I guess.
Like Vizio is an umbrella company of Samsung.
I'm trying to think of another comparison of like what it would be. You ever go into like a like a DC Vertigo maybe?
Yeah. That's good.
Kind of like that. It's the same. Yeah, kind of like that. They go hand in hand. It's the same thing, kind of. Girl chocolate. You see a lot of them grouped together and stuff. Like there's not fully flared. Pretty Sweet was a girl chocolate skate video. But yeah,
you don't like the Tony Hawk brand?
Birdhouse? Yeah, I like Birdhouse.
Birdhouse is good. Birdhouse is good.
But my favorite was like through high school was like Element. It's like Audio Shoes.
Like else? In my day, dude, if anybody was riding a fucking Birdhouse, dude, we'd call him a poser, just like out of nowhere, dude. We would just call him a poser.
Fucked up thing is like so people wear Vans, right? See, I'm iffy on Vans because Vans has gotten to mainstream culture. Yeah. And it's like it's almost like you can't even distinguish if you're just wearing it because it's popular and you're going with that, or if you're into the skateboarding thing. It's like
I like Vans because they're comfortable fucking shoes. I
just rock Chucks and Adidas.
Vans or anything. I'm just saying, it's like
dude, when I was a kid, dude, you weren't cool unless you wore Doc Martens too. So like you had to wear if you didn't have Doc Martens, dude, you weren't the shit.
But yeah, I still follow skate. 90% of my Instagram is skateboard stuff. So skaters.
Nice.
Yeah. So
I don't know what my Instagram is because I rarely go on it.
Dude, same.
And I'm not lying, Jake. I just follow a lot of people.
I actually prefer skateboarding over basketball. Believe it or not.
That's hard to believe. That's actually hard to believe,
it's
bro.
Not hard to believe. It's not hard to believe. I can actually. It's actual factuals.
Yeah.
I can believe that.
I love basketball. I'm passionate about the Warriors. And I want them to win a championship. Jake, but I still put skateboarding above it. Yeah.
Here's what you do. Get a TikTok. Go to the skateboarding hashtags. Just like everything skateboarding. And I guarantee you that you'll be addicted to TikTok.
I have a TikTok. I have skaters on my TikTok.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I was geeked. When they actually started putting the fucking X Games on ESPN back in the day.
Yeah, hopefully put a real fucking X Games this year. So that half-ass one from last year.
I heard that one was terrible from last year.
Yeah, we talked about it like a couple months ago. I was like, some of it was in some dude's backyard who had a dirt course. He had a dirt course set up in his backyard, so he offered it up for some of the contests. I was like, come on, bro.
That is hilarious. I cannot deal. I cannot. Oh, Timon, what I've been trying to say is this person called Yuki Vero. Probably block them and get rid of that comment.
Oh yeah, on the Twitch end, yeah. Fucking, where's my option for it?
Ha! You don't know.
It's not giving me options to delete a Twitch comment. I usually have options to delete the comment.
Damn, bro, you're just not gonna be able to delete it. Oh well.
That's fine. It's on Twitch.
So, is there anything recent that y'all been doing outside of you traveling to California, Timmy?
While I was out in California, I visited this dispensary that it's a lounge also. So like when you buy the weed from there, like you don't even have to buy the weed from there, but you could smoke. You could smoke while you're there. They had pool tables and shit. While we were there was like a burlesque show going on.
Ooh, nice.
And so like they like the host that was doing the burlesque show, she was all like, she did something where she's all like, I want you guys all to remember this one dance move or whatever, because I'm gonna quiz you guys on it later. So then later on when she quizzed us on it, Brittany, like me and Brittany were both like raising our hands profusely because like we remembered the shit. And like before she was even done like saying like raise your hands or whatever, like we were both like and then she even told us like put your hands down because I'm not even done. And then when she finished, we fucking raised our hands again like fucking profusely as fuck. So then she called on Britt. So then Britt got the answer right, and she won this whole fucking like stoner starter pack of like it had a grinder, a tray like to break your shit up on, a fucking
You talking shit about my weed, but y'all got a whole bunch of Cali weed, huh?
We did, but that dude. So we did buy like the Cali flour was on point. That shit was all right, but the motherfucking edibles, your guys' edibles are trash. Your guys' edibles are absolute trash.
So Chicago's are better.
Yes, yes, absolutely, absolutely. Our edibles are superior to your absolutely, absolutely.
I was saying Chicago pizza is better than New York's.
Ooh. It is.
It is. It fucking is.
It is. And we're not talking about deep dish. We're talking
about deep dish. Deep dish is tourist pizza.
Yeah.
Deep dish is tourist pizza. Like
we're talking about real authentic Chicago pizza.
Yes. Yes.
The bitches cut in the squares.
Yes. Yes.
Any New Yorkers in chat?
Huh?
Any New Yorkers in chat? Want to dispute that?
If they are,
if there's any New Yorkers in the chat, dude, fucking have some Chicago pizza and it'll fucking blow your mind because like there'll be so many like toppings that you can just enjoy, like the flavor of.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you don't want, if you just want a cheese pizza, cut squares, whatever, that shit will still be fire. Because they're gonna put the fucking pepper flakes on there. They're gonna put the Parmesan on there.
All right. Just so like not everyone stays mad at us, we can all agree that anything is better than Detroit pizza.
I've never had Detroit pizza. I don't think I've had. I don't.
Have you had Little Caesars?
Detroit pizza.
Have you had Little Caesars?
Little Caesars Detroit pizza?
No, have you had Little Caesars?
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah.
Like Little Caesars.
Yeah.
And you've had Detroit pizza because that's what it tastes like.
See, Little Caesars is good if you just want a fucking just like a cheap pizza that you can get right away.
Okay, but just imagine the taste of a Little Caesars pizza with a $13 value.
Oh hell no, dude! No, dude. Little Caesars, dude. You get the $5 hot and ready with some crazy bread.
Here's the thing. I went to a tavern. Here's the thing. I went to a tavern in Detroit, and I ordered some Detroit pizza. That bitch tasted. I was so heated. It was like a regular sized pizza, so it was like probably like a 14-inch. It was me and my cousin, and I was like, we could probably down a 14-inch, just the two of us.
Oh yeah, no problem. No problem
at all. So we ordered a 14-inch, and then it came in. We ate that bitch. It was like $13, and we also had some drinks. And first bite I took of that pizza, and I was like, I just paid $13 for a Little Caesars pizza. I felt so bad. I felt so mad. I will say this: that the bread was a little crispier, than Little Caesars pizza bread, but like it still tasted like Little Caesars pizza.
Dude, you could buy a 12-pack of beer, a fucking Little Caesars pizza, and some crazy bread for like $20 and have
Here's the thing.
way better experience. Have a way better experience.
We were walking because we took an Uber to the venue.
But I'm saying, y'all could have bought some y'all could have bought some like 40 ounces and had way more time.
This is literally our first time ever in Detroit, and it was at night. We didn't know where the fuck we were at, and we were drunk from the concert because we had like even before we pre-gamed, we had some scotch, like 2 glasses of scotch before the show, and then we took an Uber to the show, and we walked a little bit of the way, and we were having this drunk ass conversation about horror films before we were watching the show up in Detroit. And then while we were there, we had 3 double Jack and Cokes.
Tony, what I was saying for any viewers out there or any listeners, if you want to get pizza in Detroit, you're better off going to Little Caesars, getting some crazy bread, and buying a fucking 12-pack.
But I didn't know where to go. We didn't know where to go.
I'm trying to co-sign with your story. That's all I'm doing.
But like we didn't know where to go because like we never been here before.
So you guys went in some place and bought some shitty Detroit pizza. You know, like
exactly.
I would have done the same. I would have done the same thing in your shoes. I would have done the exact same thing in your shoes. So like,
we were not in the right headspace to make like actual decisions. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
we had like 3 Coke and rums during the show, like doubles. So it was double the shots. There's maybe like 2 shots in each one, along with the scotches, and then we had like some beer at the end of the night when we went to have that pizza.
And then just being like absolutely hammered, and you're like, dude, I'm kind of hungry. Let's go to this fucking pizza joint that's like here.
We were walking around and we saw the pizza joint.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like I'm picturing exactly how it's going in my head. Like
it was like literally a block away from the joint. So I was like, fuck it.
You were in Milwaukee?
No, Detroit.
Oh god damn it! Why did? For some, I was picturing Milwaukee in my head, but I don't know what Detroit looks like. I've never been there.
You know what's the funniest shit of like the Uber that picked us up was he had a Chrysler. He had like the Chrysler that's like always in the Chrysler commercials. I don't know if you remember that one or not. Probably not, since your ass is looking out into the distant wind.
I'm always looking at this.
That blunt in your hand.
I don't smoke weed, sir.
This is why you died in Scream 5.
I don't smoke weed, sir.
This is why you died in Scream 5. I'm saying you look like
there's 5 of those?
Yeah.
It's more than that, for sure.
There's about to be a 6th one. They approved another one, I think.
How many seasons is the television show?
I don't know, but it's not. It's not considered part of Scream, the TV show.
It's considered like myself was more fucked up than I am.
It's considered its own universe.
There are about to be 9 seasons of The Flash. Come on now.
Don't be surprised now. All right. Anything recent that you've been doing, Jake?
I've been rewatching Justice League cartoon.
Oh fuck yeah, bro!
That shit holds up so well.
It does. I think I watched it
I forgot how good it was. Just watch.
I watched it like 7 years ago, and I was like, dude, this shit is still fucking good.
I want season 2.
You know what's hilarious? Your comment that you made in the Bebo chat.
About what?
About drawing black men bald
Oh
because
yeah,
they
they
want
always
to seem
because it's
racist.
like I guess they're like it's a different universe episode like where Superman's in that white suit or the white cape or whatever,
Yeah.
and it was a different. So they're all different. It's just like an injustice kind of thing. And John Stewart, he obviously has to look different, so they just shaved him bald. Y'all couldn't give him a new hairstyle because y'all know how to not be racist about it, huh? So I just made
They
him
could have
bald.
just given him like the standard fade buzz cut.
Nah, because it was like, damn, did we do cornrows? Did we give him a fro? What do we do? You had him in this regular haircut, which is fine
That's so
for
funny.
the main show, but now you got to change it up. It's like, damn, I don't know how to not be racist with this, so let me just bald him. They do that
turn
with black
Lex
characters
Luthor
all the time.
That's why I'm saying they could have just given him like a buzz cut with a fade with a
They
1
could
and
have given
2,
him like a mohawk, and that would have been fine. Give him
or like
Mr.
a
Future.
0 and a 1. Like that would have been a decent haircut.
Or just change the hair color.
That is true. Give it some gray.
Yeah.
Black people can grow gray hair. I don't know if they know that or
Or
not.
give him a mask that covers his whole fucking head or something like that. But
True.
nah, they made him bald.
Literally, all they had to do is just give him some Reed Richard fucking gray lines. Boom, right
That would
there.
have been perfect.
That's all they would have to do. That's all they would.
Right. What's the most iconic?
Make it look like evil and stress on
What's the
you by just
typical
giving him
hairstyle you
some
see?
gray hair.
What's the typical hairstyle of Black Lightning? He's bald normally, right?
No, he usually Black
Nah,
Lightning
he's
usually just
bald.
has like a little bit of curls.
Nah, he's bald, bro. That's the show. They even showed Crest Williams bald in one episode, like a flashback, and he looked dumb as fuck.
He has a fro, and then another one he's bald, fro.
I usually see him with like
bald.
a mini fro.
Shit, you're right. It's a little fro, and then he's bald.
How I've always seen him, although I've never read like a Black Lightning comic. Like,
this
I've
one,
always seen him
like
in
a
animation
little
and shit,
lineup.
dude. He usually just has like a mini fro.
Look at Patriot. Look at Patriot from Marvel.
Damn, you might be right. Well, you got that. You got it, man.
You saw Patriot?
No, I didn't see Patriot, but you got it.
Look at you got. Look
Hold
at Patriot.
on. I'm gonna look up Patriot. I'm
On
gonna bust. Oh my god. Oh my god, let me fucking share this. Oh my god.
He's bald.
What did I tell you? They're always fucking bald.
I mean, like, who's this person who's this person?
You know what's the craziest thing is they could easily just go to a black barbershop.
Luke Cage,
and then
classically bald. They either bald or they got a regular fade. They can't.
No, but here's what I'm trying to say is they could easily go to a black barbershop and they can look at the posters on the wall, and you'll see all the different types of black hairstyles that there are. And then you could even ask barbers, what are the different types of hairstyles that
reminds me. So I saw a tweet that said, "Why did Tyler Perry always cast the niggas that be on the barbershop pictures in the shows?"
Yeah.
He always cast dudes that look like them.
So, like, the only time I've ever actually been in a black barbershop.
Damn it! Why'd you bring up Tyler Perry? Because that just reminds me of the video of him when he admits that he uses the Medea voice during sex.
Oh, what the fuck?
I could have gone my whole life without you saying that, man.
Wait, y'all didn't know about this?
I didn't want to know about it.
I never wanted to hear that sentence in my life.
No, because I had to. Now you have to, basically.
Does his wife like scoff and push him off?
Dude, I thought I'm the one that says fucked up shit. I mean, I do, but oh my god, bro, leave that to yourself.
He said he's like, I'm like, hello.
No, bro.
Bro, you guys gotta watch that
Shut
thing
the
every now.
fuck
It's
up, dude. I
Typically,
hate you. I
I
hate you
don't
for all
typically watch.
eternity.
I don't typically watch Tyler Perry because I don't think he's funny.
I
But
don't
yeah,
either, but like,
I
you
don't
know how
either.
I found out about it through TikTok. Like,
damn Tyler
I was
Perry.
just scrolling through
God.
TikTok, and a TikTok video had him on a thing, and I was like, what are they talking
So I
about?
really got a show called Bruh.
And then he was just asked to use the Medea voice in real life. And then he's like, no. And then he was like, okay, sometimes. Because he was hooked up to the lie detector because they were doing a lie detector thing. And then he's like, when I'm having sex.
Oh my god, dude, Tony, dude. Like I usually joke about hating you, but now I think I seriously think I do. Like,
But like, all right. At least you guys didn't actually have to hear him say it because
oh,
I
dude,
didn't know it was coming.
I'm pretty sure you posted that TikTok on some of the group chats, and since
No, I didn't.
I don't click on any of those, then
I know you don't. You asshole. You never click on my shit.
I don't click on TikTok. The only TikToks I click on are the ones that you like will play like on the message board. It's like
Well, yeah, that's why I do that because people are more likely to click on it that way.
those are the only ones I'll click on. If it fucking brings me to a whole other page, I'm like, no.
But yeah, Tyler Perry said that on the internet for everyone to see and hear. It's crazy. Also, a hilarious thing about Tyler Perry, how people were you remember how Huey from the Boondocks narrates how a Tyler Perry movie goes?
Yeah. That's one of his funniest
people
bits.
piece, people piece together the latest of Tyler Perry's movies, and it followed to the T Huey's narration. And I watched it off of that to be like, damn, is it really like that? And I watched it, and it was exactly like that.
That's because Aaron McGruder is a genius writer, dude. Like,
If I had superpowers, it'd be the superpowers to give people their hair back, and I'd first start with you, Timon.
oh, dude, dude, I'm actually looking forward to going bald, and this shit has been going on since I was in 6th grade. Like,
So you can look
it's
like the dude.
it gradually gets worse, but it's like taking its time, and it's making me mad. I'm like, dude, just do it already. Just fucking do it already.
Why don't you just shave your head? Or do you not want to waste your time with that?
Dude, that takes too much work.
Yeah, because then you have to be shaving your head every month.
You have to do it every day.
No, your hair doesn't grow back that fast. Maybe like
No,
every
like
2
when
weeks.
I used to have a mohawk, when I used to rock a mohawk, I used to have to shave this shit every day. And if I didn't do it every day, if I
Yeah,
did
but
it
that's
every
when you
other
were a
day,
kid.
if I didn't do it every other day, it would take 3 times as long.
Here's the thing. That was when you were a kid, so your body was going a lot faster than it is now. With that, your hair growth is probably shortened.
It really all depends on your depression levels. That's really it. Like it depends on your depression
You may
level.
be right, but
If
because it's you, I don't believe you.
if dude, if you're a sad fuck, like I was a sad fuck growing up, so like I was starting to go bald like as a young kid.
Damn, that must be rough, buddy.
and then I made friends in junior high. Like I like which was weird. It was all the fucking black kids. I made friends with all the fucking black kids in junior high. And
why you gotta say it like that? Why you gotta say it like that? All the fucking
because
You sound
it was
sus as fuck. You sound sus as fuck saying that.
It was either the black kids or the fucking preppy white kids, and I'm all like
so like the
black
less of
kids
the
were
two
like
evils.
a way better choice.
You telling me Carlton doesn't exist in real life? Is that what you're telling me? Come on, say it. You racist.
Not where
fuck.
I grew up. Not where I grew
up. You can just talk to one person, then the next you have to like gender or race, put a race to it.
Wow, man, way to go!
I knew it, Tom Green. No, I'm
I
just
knew
kidding.
it.
I knew it, Tom Green. Tom Green is canceled. Confirmed.
I have not heard from the dude in like 12 years.
The kids at the Catholic school scared the shit out of me. So like I don't know, man. Like,
Catholic school is kind of ridiculous, man. There was
I never had issues with Catholic school, but
there
that's
was
because
fucking no, it was fucking lines for everywhere.
It-
line to go to church in the morning, line up to go to class in the morning, line up to go to church, line to go up the stairs, line to go down the stairs.
Wasn't as bad.
The lines to go to recess.
The Catholic grade schools and junior highs were creepy. Catholic high school, that's when kids were realizing, like, wait, this is fucked up.
We had to go to line. We had to stand in line and go to the bathroom, stand in line for lunch, stand in line to go to recess, to leave recess, to go back to class, to go home. We had to stand in line before the bell rang. It just lines for every fucking thing. And it's like, damn, thinking back, it's like they really had to stand in line to pee. Like, really? And then it's like, I'll never forget, we had this sort of ball.
We had to do that. We had to do that in public school.
I think I
we had to stand in line to pee and fucking.
I think I talked to them about this in one of the chats where I was like, we had a ball war or whatever. We just kept throwing balls, like they were like kickballs, back and forth the yard at each other, just throwing back and forth. That's all we were doing. You know, nobody got hurt, nobody got hit. It was just throwing balls back and forth, like 7th grade to 8th grade, 6th grade, whatever. They let it go on the whole recess. The whole recess. They didn't say shit. But then all of a sudden, we get back to recess. You can hear the 8th grade teacher yelling at her fucking head off at her class. My cousin in that class. She was like, the 8th grade trip is canceled. This night is canceled. This field trip is canceled. Like, we were getting talked to by our teacher. And all of a sudden, we were on lockdown for like a week. Like, for like a straight up week. Wow. They had us on a lockdown. No, we didn't exchange classes. We were just in the class all day. That's ridiculous. We had my class in particular. He's the same dude we had in 5th and 6th grade. This was 6th grade. We had him in 5th grade too. He had us right. What was it, Psalm 119 or whatever, which is really fucking long. Like really, really, really fucking long. One of those songs, I think it was 119. It's really fucking long. He just had us working on that all week, nonstop. That was his punishment for us. All because we were just throwing kickballs back and forth. Nobody got hurt or anything. And he let the shit go on all recess.
That's when you should have hit him with the Austin 316 just as I whipped your sorry ass.
Just like, damn, just thinking back how strict they were. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Mexican Catholic school was not the same thing, and it was only on the weekends for me. I went to regular school.
No, like in regular public school, dude, like we had to wait in line to use the bathroom and
that
like
too,
use the drinking fountain and all that, and like
it wasn't terrible though.
Yeah, like there was one time, dude, like so, sometimes like we would the teachers would like trade like what students they teach, and it was like very rare, but sometimes they would. So then, like one time, this one 2nd grade teacher that like I never had in my life, dude, like she was escorting us to the music room because we were about to do our music class, and I was rubbing instead of having my hand on the handrail, I was rubbing my hand against the wall, and she yelled at me. She's like, "Don't rub your hand against the wall." Otherwise, you'll be worshipped. And I had no idea. Yeah. And
What?
I was like, what the? And in my little second grade mind, I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what
Why
are
would you be
like?
worshipped
Isn't
for
being
that?
worshipped a great thing? You know, like,
That's what I'm saying.
and how is rubbing my hand against the wall against the building that is now does not even exist anymore? It got torn down like 5 years ago. Like, what? Like, how would that? I was confused, and like, this lady was crazy though. Like, although she did say one thing that is important that like still lays true to my life today, because like there's a saying that's practice makes perfect, but she says no, dude. Practice does not make practice only makes better because perfect does not exist. Because there's all like everything can always be improved. That is one thing that she said that is
That's why
actually
my
kind of
parents had 4
true.
kids.
Huh?
That's why my parents had 4 kids.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's a fucking funny fucking joke. Oh my god, dude, that's funny as fuck. That's a good fucking joke.
Thank you. You can use it in your stand-up.
I can't though, because it's not true to my existence. Even though I do make shit up. Like, I've never sent anyone a picture of my dog's dick.
What?
What the fuck? That is so random. You fuck.
Your dog's a guy?
What? You didn't know that he was a guy? His name is Aries.
Yeah, I did know he was a guy. My bad.
No. Like, if you've ever listened to my stand-up, I tell this joke about like this is an advice to the fellas. Like, if you ever feel the need to send a dick pic to your loved one, don't do it. Go to Google and find a picture of a dog or a puppy or whatever. Download that and send that to your girl instead. Chances are it'll work out way better. Or you could do what I do and send a picture of your dog's dick. And I've never sent anyone a picture of my dog's dick in my life. Actually, I have. I've sent some shit like in a group chat or whatever, but like just as a goof. But like I never said. It's a stand-up joke. So if you ever listen to my stand-up, that's a joke in my stand-up. And
he's still on that block.
Oh, for sure.
He's damn near done with it though. He's about halfway.
No, it's almost gone. I put it out and I had to relight it, man.
I would finish it, but that's just me. All right. So that's what y'all been doing recently, and that's what we talked about. What y'all were doing recently. My recent is a lot less fun than that. I just been reading a lot of manga and manhwa and webtoons. That's about it.
Dude, if you listen to my stand-up from last night, dude, I got fucking racist as fuck against Mexicans. So, like,
I won't punch you in the face, Timon. And you expect me not to want to punch you in the face?
You know where I live?
Barely.
I'll give you. I'll dox myself for you, but not right now. I'll dox you privately.
You're gonna dox me, so you're gonna give my address
No,
away?
I'll dox me for you privately.
Privately, you're gonna make a fake account and then give your address away to everybody?
No, I'm gonna give you my address.
So I
So
can
I'm
go punch you in
doxing
the
me
face.
for you privately. Also, Jake, I'm gonna need your address again because, like, I'm gonna send these Funko Pops to you. I just don't know when I'm gonna do it. Because they're just like sitting in my basement, just sitting here.
I completely forgot about it.
All right. Well, I think this is a good place to end it, y'all. So, well, thank you everybody for listening. Hope you had a great time with us. Follow us on all our social medias and also follow Timmy on the Wienercast. Bye. There we go.